Welcome back on RealCopStoriesVideos.com. We have 138, I think, something like that. I'm losing track here of questions and answers. I'm doing some question answering now about supervision, but on RealCopStoriesVideos.com, prior to those, we have a 355 cop stories. Look them up. They're fun. Patrol, gangs, vice, loot acts, all kinds of stuff. Look them up. You'll have a good time. They're funny. A couple of sad ones. Lost a partner there to cancer. And they're good stories. Enjoy them. But if you want to ask me a question, email me at rsbcopstories@gmail.com. I'll ask me directly. I've been doing that, and we'll make a list and we'll put it on tape. Okay? Now I've got ongoing answer to a bad supervisor. And this is the worst lieutenant, 35 years. Worst ever. I'm still going on him. Okay? All right, I'm almost done. Trust me, it's getting there. So last I left you he was in the bushes watching us follow. And we're not making widgets. You know, we're not cutting trees. We're not trimming, roses. We're sitting, waiting for the crook. This time, this was a lady crook, and she was driving around. She was at a beauty parlor. So we had to sit there for an hour while she got her nails done and hair done. Why are you in the bushes watching us, watching her? Well, what are you watching? We're just sitting there. I don't know what you expect us to be doing. I have no idea. Okay. So maybe a week went by. I didn't like that. I'm logging everything. I'm logging it for future, just in case. Okay. And then it happened again. We were in another place, and the guy comes on and says, this time one of my supervisors saw him. Says he's in the bushes hiding so and so. Okay. So I drive around, I see him there. Okay, and I snuck by, and we're surveillance. This is what we do for a living. We're not going to be seen by him. So I noted it. I didn't like it. Now I'm getting pissed. Now I'm starting to get pissed. Okay. And I'm thinking, okay, at the end of that day, we all met somewhere. And in fact, I even put a coded message out. I didn't want him seeing us meeting. I didn't know he was out there. So I called and said, called everybody individually and said, we're going to meet afterwards. I'm just going to put code alpha, and everybody knows where we're going. So we someplace far away, so he's not there. Just in case, this guy's, I have nothing to hide. But I don't want the guy watching me having a meeting with my guys. What does that prove? So we get together. Now my guys are starting to vent. Okay, and I want them to. I said, what do you guys think? I said, and then they looked at me like, well, let me tell you right now, I think it's SHTY. Okay. And my assistant, very vocal guy, now he's going to make captain, said, what are you going to do about it? I said, oh, there'll be some things happening, but believe me, I will do something about it. And a couple of guys made good points. And the lady too said, I don't appreciate it because what is he trying to prove? What is he trying to investigate? What's wrong? They thought it was an integrity issue, and I did too. I really did. I said, guys, just keep doing our job, but keep letting us know if we see him, and I will fix this. Trust me. But I can't do it right now. I have to bide my time because this is big. This is huge. Okay, I'm going to rat on my lieutenant to the captain. I know I could feel it. I could feel it coming, and I dreaded it. Okay, but some things you have to do. Okay. So now. The end is near. That's what it says. Okay, so now the day of reckoning came. Okay, and I have to lead up to it. I hope I'll have time here, but this is about the fourth time I'm sitting 50 miles away, and he calls me. It's 8:30. There's a meeting at 9:30 here. The captain's there, and I said, I'm an hour and a half away. Oh, okay, always tell me you can't make it. No, don't tell me I can't make it. I'm going to try to make it. And now, here it comes, okay? I call this my Mexicans comes out of me, okay? I'm already at 99 degrees anyway, and my temperature's going up. I'm getting mad. I'm getting pissed. I know, and I'm driving into downtown. Luckily, it wasn't too bad of traffic, but I'm thinking the whole time, today it ends, okay? Today, it's over. I'm going to unzip my fly, and I'm either going to be sitting here tomorrow in my surveillance car, or I'll be at an auto table directing 5 guys to push paper. Not a bad job. Weekends off, nights off, Not on call 24 hours a day like I am now. Pretty good gig. But anyway, so I get down there. Big meeting. There must have been 40 people in there. All top steps. He's in there, of course, in the back. I walk in, and my captain sees me. Remember now, it's half an hour late. He sees me, and he gives me like this. He goes, hey. And I went like this. No, I didn't wave at him. I just went like this. And walked by, and I looked at him. He looked at me like, can you imagine the response you get when you wave at someone? He goes, he looked at me twice like, and I just walked on by. Okay, fine. So I sat in the back with this idiot. I didn't say anything to him. This has been a cartoon. It would have been one of those things where the head's all red with the vibration lines coming out of it, and the smoke going. I was hot. Huh? Keep it cool. We'll take care of this. Okay? At one with the universe, relax. Okay? All right. So now, the meeting's over. Well, it was over almost before I got there. Okay, so everybody's getting up and they're talking and stuff, and the captain's up there with a bunch of people around him because he's the boss. He's got all these 10 lieutenants working for him and all these people, and he's the boss. The secretaries are up there. Everybody's would have been nice to know what's in the meeting. They gave me the minutes of it, but what was going to be covered, but I wasn't there to discuss any of it. Although a lot of it wasn't concerning me, but some of it was. Our surveillance unit. Okay. So I walk up, and a lot of people around the captain, and I thought, this is the moment. I said, "Hey, Captain, you got a few minutes?" And he looks at me and he goes, I'm sorry, I can't. I got to go to a meeting with the chief. And I said, you know what? That's okay. Forget it. And he looked at me, again, had that look on his face, and I just said, that's okay. Forget it. I just walked off. Okay. I didn't even say goodbye to the a-hole I'm working for. I just left. Got in the car, drove out the other side of town. Again, I'm sitting there going, uh-oh, this is not going to go good. Okay, so I go back. The only lady in the squad had been with me now for, 7 or 8 years. Okay. And my assistant was under this one big tree we were using for shade. We sit in our cars, remember, this is not fancy. So they're sitting there talking, so I pull in. And he go, what's going on? I said, well, I told him what I told you about what happened. And then my assistant, very vocal guy, thinks I should go out there and fight every war. No. I told him, well, today it's going to end. What? I said, he's probably going to call me and, I'm going to tell him what's going on. He goes, well, good. I said, well, you might be happy that it's good. I'm stressing over this because if I get kicked out of here, you guys won't have me around anymore. Well, how's that going to happen? I couldn't. Well, nobody's indispensable. Everybody can be pulled out and plugged in, especially on a civil service job like this. Okay, fine. So I thought, well, we'll see what happens. So a couple hours went by. I thought, oh, good, maybe he won't call me. I was dreading the call, and so I thought, well, okay. So I got my notes out, little tablet. Remember, I'm in my office. This is my house. My car's my office. I mean, I got everything in there. Okay, so. All right, so here we go. The phone rings. Okay. I look at the phone, and it's him. So, oh, no. Okay, fine. So here we go. So I plugged in the phone, because I don't want to have battery die on me, and answered it. And he goes, hey, how's it going? And pretty good. He goes, did you want to talk about something? It looked like you were stressed out or something. I go, well... I said, yeah. You got 20 minutes? He goes, I got a lot of minutes. I said, okay. Here we go. Okay. I'm telling you this now because it actually hurt for me to do it, but I had to do it. Okay. How am I doing on time? Doing okay. All right, here we go. So here's my first question. I said, Captain, and I knew the answer, obviously. I've been in this department 32 years, okay? I said, if I have a problem with my supervisor, who do I tell? He got kind of quiet. Oh, you call me. He says, is it this? He gave me the guy's name. Is it this guy? I said, yeah. He goes, is it that you don't like him? No. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I have to give you a list of things of why I don't like him. Not just because I don't like him. So he goes, oh. He goes, okay. So what do you got? So I told him what I told you. Checking my people, blah, 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 times, overtime. Left us behind. When I said that, he goes, yeah, he called me the next day and said he left you behind for a couple hours. I said, no, it was 6 hours. He didn't tell me that. Okay. And again, let me stop here for a second. On the side note, when I played golf with the guy, I was assigned, I wasn't volunteering, they put me with him. That's part of the networking. I told him we needed all this equipment, all this stuff. He knew nothing because that's the lieutenant that was my supervisor. So now he's realizing that there's not all good here in this castle. Something's going on here. Okay, no one wants to say anything. So I told him about that. And hiding in the bushes. He goes, he's doing that. He did it twice. He goes, if you want, next time he does it, I can just take a picture if you like. Oh, no, okay, fine. And I said, and then and this means meetings. I said, do you ever realize, Captain, why I was late every time? I just thought you just came late. I said, I don't come late. He told me 40 minutes each time. He did? Yeah. He knew the night before. What, Captain? The night before? I figured he did. He didn't want me to be there. I don't know why. I have no idea why he doesn't want me to be there. I don't either. He's like in shock. Okay, fine. Then he says, well, do you want so-and-so, this other lieutenant that we had earlier? I said, well, here's the thing, sir. I'm not having this conversation to tell you that I want this particular guy. I'm telling you that you have a problem with one of your subordinates, with your lieutenant. He's running around backstabbing. He's running around doing a lot of things that I would appreciate. And you want to have a lot of time on the department. He had like 2 years more than me. I'm not putting up with this. So I am a solver of problems. I was brought over different times to solve and make things good. If you look at my realcopstoriesvideos.com, I fixed a squad that was in trouble in the Watts area. Okay, I'm a fixer. I told them I'm a fixer. I'm not a problem. So I'm letting you know you have a problem in the unit, because I am not going to put up with this. What? I said, if you don't fix it, and this is not an ultimatum, you're the boss. You are the boss. This is your shop. But if you don't do anything, I'm gone. What? I'm leaving. And by the way, as a side note, my guys, 9 of them I handpicked to come here. 9 of them followed me here. 9 of them wanted to be here. Okay? And in our department, you can't force people to stay. If they want to leave, they can leave. Everybody's there where they except unless you're on probation out of the academy. Once you get permanent, you can go anywhere you want. Okay? I said, they're mad about this. They're mad. Their integrity's been in question from this guy. So is mine. So I've been with you now for about 6 years, working directly to you, even though I never met you except for the golf time and 1 month before that. Have you ever heard us doing anything wrong? No. So I don't understand what's going on here, but I'm going to not to cause friction, and if you want to maintain this lieutenant, then I'm going to leave. No problem. And I guarantee you, when I leave, again, sir, not a threat, facts, my guys will be gone also. So you'll have 1 guy left in this squad, and the rest of us will be gone. And I'm going to bring them wherever I go, because I trust these guys. They're sharp, they're smart. Several of them are promoted. Others are going to get promoted. So they're not going to be dragged down by this guy. I'm sorry. Because I knew any of this was going on. Oh my gosh. I said, well, again, it's your shop. Okay? I wanted to make sure he knew that. I don't give ultimatums. I'm not in a position to give ultimatums. You got bars, I got stripes. Ain't gonna happen. Okay. Okay. He goes, okay, look, he says, I don't want you going anywhere. I don't want you calling anybody. I said, well, I kind of need to know what's going to happen here, because I have to start looking around to go someplace else. No, I don't want you looking anywhere. Okay. Whoa. He got pissed. I could see his voice was raising up. And I found out later on from an old new lieutenant, the guy who used to work for us, was gone, and now he's going to be coming back. He told me later that in that office and with the meetings, that turns out I was the bomb in the captain's eyes because of this golf tournament. Okay? Can you imagine? He's having this meeting, and what's sitting over here on the desk? The trophy. So I didn't volunteer, but I think I was placed in this particular time and place for this. I really do. Destiny put me there. Okay, to take care of my people. Okay. So anyway, back to the task at hand. So I told him everything. Okay. So he was surprised. He was shocked. A lot of the answers were really okay. The phone call was 2 hours long. Now, to take captain's time for 2 hours is incredible, because they're so busy with administrative duties. If you get 10 minutes with a captain, even 15, that's amazing, because he's got a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts, a lot of balls in the air. Okay, so after the meeting, he thanked me and said, don't do anything, I'll get back to you. Okay. And I'm out of time again. I'm so sorry. I'm rambling on here, but I'm almost done, trust me. So we'll come back to it in a little bit, okay? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.